What's up guys, Daisy Gaming here today, and I am going to be going over a year 2 in Ghost Recon Breakpoint and what it could possibly look like, and pretty much my thoughts on it. So this might be a little bit lengthier of a discussion, but hopefully I stay kind of on track. So with year 2, there's this huge island here called Moa Island. There's actually two separate islands. I've explored it in previous videos. I'll leave a link to it in the description as well down in the comment section. If you want to see what this island currently looks like, but obviously they can make it look however they want in the future, add whatever they want to it. I believe this would be a single player to or co-op update. This would not be a raid update right here. And that is just a really large portion of the map that obviously no one has been able to play or do anything on, and it's a really large portion of the map, so it's kind of weird. And then there's also an island down in the bottom right, which I've also explored, which I also have videos for. I'll try to link that one as well if I can find it. Um, I believe that one would be either a raid or um, a new mode, like like I don't know how to call it, an excursion or something. I don't like a mini raid that's not as hard, but it's challenging content, and you'd be able to play it over and over and over. Um, Best of both worlds, something like that. That's the only islands I've found on the map, is those two that have not been added into the map yet. Now, I did glitch to get to both of those, so, that's my bad, but um, there you guys go there. And then there's also an in-game poster somewhere at a couple different locations that shows the main island, and then it shows Gollum Island, and then it shows a huge island above Gollum Island. It's not the size of Moa, it's about half the size of Moa, and it's supposed to be to the top right of this ocean. I mean, not this ocean, fuck. Of this island. It's to the top right of this island, apparently. And then obviously we also have the dark side of the volcano. Someone was saying they could add a storyline there as well. Underneath the ash. It would be underground, like underground caves and stuff, and they could even add another raid boss if they wanted to, that sort of thing. So, the possibilities are definitely endless with this game. They could always expand left as well, if they wanted to, especially to the top left here. Um, so, like, area expansion wise, there's plenty of space for them to add whatever they want to add without having to reuse the main island. Now, story wise, what could they do? Well, they could bring in the United States ship. Maybe this island would be part of that. Like, this island is, you have to take over this island, um, get control of a sector of drones, cut off the drones for that sector. Uh, the ship comes in, and then instead of being, like, friendly, it turns out they're here to kill you. So, then you have to survive with a new threat that takes over the island, and then, obviously, there you go. This island wouldn't be wolves, it wouldn't be Sentinel at that point, it would be this new ship that just came in. Like, you could have Russians, you could have... I, I wouldn't go the route of saying it would be US soldiers because... Um, I've only played one game where you can kill US soldiers in, and that was Metal Gear Solid, and it kind of made sense in that game. This one, that would be kind of maybe a little bit above the age range of where they want to target. Um, so either have Russians or have private military contractors, or the next enemy group. So I was even thinking they could do something um, with one of these islands. If you've ever played The Division, there's these things called the hunters. They have like axes and they're really tough to kill. They're basically as smart as a human player, so it's like playing PvP but without playing PvP kind of. And without your gear advantages, like if you had the same gear they did, like they'd probably beat you. So like it's that kind of threat. Could take over one of these islands or do something like that. Or maybe if you get spotted by like an Azrael drone instead of the wolves coming, it's these hunters. But obviously they could rename them to whatever they want. Um, Specialists, whatever they want to do with it, whatever you guys want from it. I mean that they could do. Smaller features they could add, obviously gas masks with helmets. Um, Working bipods. I mean, there's a couple different like small features they could add that I'm sure a lot of you guys want. So, if this is something that you would want, leave a comment down below letting me know like, hey, this would be really cool, or this would be really cool. You know, that maybe most people didn't think about. Like maybe to spawn a boat, maybe have a special bivouac that's right by the water, and it has a different symbol for it to let you know that, hey, this is boat accessible. Um, or maybe they're called ports instead of bivouacs or whatever, you know what I mean? So, that would be definitely needed if they added this island in, I feel like. Being able to have certain little ports, uh, port bivouacs or whatever you need. Or maybe even add like a new base, somewhere. Like either on this island or this island or both islands. Add like a base on both sides. Um, just so that you can take a boat from this one to this one, and just to have a friendly territory. You know what I mean? Like maybe add a new friendly faction. Like maybe a U.S. ship does get through, or like but it crashes, or like say a couple pilots get through and they land at an airbase or something. Like there's plenty of different things you could go with. Um, and when I was looking at the top of this island, there seemed to be a coral reef looking like area. Like obviously like the coral wasn't there, but like the lighter shade of water and like the base structure for it was there. I thought that would be so cool if they added that in. Like that would just be such a like phenomenal location to visit. Like that would remind me of Wildlands in a lot of ways. This game is kind of like, oh, the habitats aren't too different, other than the volcanic island and the winter biome. But like when it comes to like a coral reef being right there, that would be just so different. Like that would remind me so much of Wildlands. Just the different variety of areas. Another thing they could do that's a really small thing, like really, really small thing, is you could have an option to have your map colored in. So like if you hate having these like random drags of, that, like just in the middle of your map, maybe you could have a toggle for it, to where you can turn that off and on so that, you don't have to see like, oh yeah, I've been to this part of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, or like this really, really weird, discoloration on the map. Like, make it to where your map looks a little bit more tidy for those people that are OCD and stuff. Um, yeah, but having a giant ship just park here would be cool. Um, Maybe you could even then like blow the ship up or something like that, or if it's a friendly ship, um, maybe it can be a friendly base or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think it would be likely, but if the ship somehow got parked right here, that would be cool, but the water's too shallow around here, like up to about here. So I don't know if a giant ship could get through here, but I mean, I don't know. I would think it would be more towards this outside area if they were to do that. Um, and then obviously you'd want a port down here as well, or like somewhere along here, just so you could get to this island. You know. When it comes to like events and stuff like that, I don't see them partnering with anyone when it comes to like different companies. Maybe like a Star Wars event or something. I don't know. That would be kind of weird. But who knows? You know, it's Ubisoft. A Division event would be kind of cool. Um, I mean, I don't think it's in the same universe though, so I'm not sure how that would work. But you know, whatever they want to add, they can add for the events. I'm not too worried. As long as it's, you know, fun and different. Like, I really want, like, and then for PvP, especially, I really want, like, vehicle modes. Like, yeah, we have these 4v4, you know, people modes. Yeah, like, that's fun. Maybe add, like, a capture the flag type thing, which I don't know how it would work. Um, or add, what's it called? Like a hostage rescue or something like that, or add a vehicle mode. Like, hey, this team has 2 helicopters. Um, this other team has, you know, 4 people on the ground, and or like 4 people in other helicopters, and they fight each other. Like vehicle death matches would be kind of cool as well. Yeah. Or just add vehicles to add some maybe like 2 or 3 larger maps, and then just put vehicles in those maps, and then that would work. You know, um, even land vehicles in that case. Maybe put like one tank in the middle of the map, and you know both teams try to rush to the tank in the beginning of the match. That'd be kind of cool. Um, so that's pretty much my thoughts on year two. I definitely think it'll happen. I don't know what they're gonna do personally. You know, without like I saw some glimpses of what their plans for year two originally were, but I haven't seen like anything that's been updated since launch. So when it comes to that, I can't really put in any insight, but like the original plans were pretty crazy. The year one plans kind of got backtracked, as you guys noticed. We also didn't get that second raid that we were really hyped for. Um, so hopefully it comes in year two. Hopefully they can bring us more content to this game that we enjoy, and continue to give us a reason to, you know, play the game. So that all being said, leave your thoughts down below. Do you think they're going to add a year two? What do you want to see from a year two? And did you make it this far in the video? So I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Day Zero, and I'll see you later. Have a good one.